Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and the New York Knicks have won yet again. What a game, an overtime thriller against the Chicago Bulls. Jalen Brunson ices the game with the craziest ankle breaker you'll ever see in terms of getting a dagger. I mean, I thought the Quentin Grimes soft touch dagger was going to be it. It was bang, off the bounce was the call from Mike Breen. And then Jalen Brunson goes out there and I think it was Caruso, put him on skates, step back three-pointer in the corner. That's the ball game. What a gigantic victory for the New York Knicks. To get this W really shows you what this team is all about. And it really is interesting because what the Knicks have been doing so well in recently with this winning streak has been defense. And tonight it wasn't really the defense. It was the offense that took over. And it's cool that we got a balanced attack here. So now the Knicks have won 5 straight, I believe. And we are 2 games above 500. Things are looking pretty good for the New York Knicks, and I'm really excited to break it all down in today's video. So if you guys are just tuning in to Knicks Media for the first time, consider hitting that subscribe button. Got a lot of Knicks content coming your way all throughout the rest of the season, of course. And if you enjoyed this video right here, please help me out. Hit that thumbs up button and comment down below your thoughts of tonight's victory against the Chicago Bulls. We versed the Bulls yet again on Friday in Chicago, so it's like a mini playoff series we got here, back-to-back games in Chicago. I'm excited to see them hopefully get that another W and get on a 6-game win streak. But let's talk about tonight's game, bro, because a game like this really tells you what type of team we got, right? Starting off with Julius Randle. I mean, Randle coming off a game where he dropped 27 points in the first half, and then he gets freaking ejected, and you're just scratching your head like, Julius, you're playing your best basketball. Why are you arguing to the ref over and over again? And then he comes back and again puts up all-star numbers. 31 points, 13 boards, 7 assists for Julius Randle. He missed the game winner in regulation, but it's still a good sign that Julius Randle is playing this brand of basketball. He's been protecting the ball as of late, but tonight he wasn't that good. He had 6 turnovers, which is definitely not something you like to see. 7 assists to 6 turnover ratio. But Randle, in the stretch of games, past couple of weeks now, he's playing all-star level basketball. And Knicks fans, it's time to start giving Randle some credit, man, because he's playing like he wants to lead this team to the promised land. And shout out Jalen Brunson, who is questionable to this game, guys. He had a foot contusion. He leaves the game last time, and he was able to come out here and grit out a 39 minutes, 30 points, 7 dimes, and 2 rebounds for Jalen Brunson. And if you remember, Brunson hasn't really been contributing to this winning streak with the Knicks. He's been kind of cold. It's been more of Randle and Barrett, and the defense has been carrying this team. So it's good to see Jalen Brunson, even though he's a little injured. You saw that viral video of Jalen Brunson and his, significant other and all the Knicks significant others at a holiday party, and he had a boot on. So when I saw that video, I was like, oh my God, Brunson's got a boot on his foot. He's not playing for the next couple of games, but he goes out there and he plays and sets an example where if you can play, go out there and give everything you can. So shout out Jalen Brunson. I mean, that clutch shot he had was awesome. And he kind of took over overtime. Every time the Knicks went down the floor on offense, it felt like Jalen Brunson, his mindset was, I got to score, I got to make a play, I'm going to lead this team to win. It wasn't really anyone's else option besides Jalen Brunson, which I love that. And shout out RJ Barrett, man. RJ Barrett, unfortunately for him, he did foul out, I believe. But it is really cool that RJ Barrett is finally getting his feet underneath him. Throughout this entire winning streak, we're seeing a different version of RJ. We're seeing him attack the paint, finish through contact. He had a really good game behind the arc, 4 for 7 from three-point land. Very good sign. When RJ Barrett starts hitting those three-point shots consistently, that really unlocks a different dimension to his game. And I feel like this is the type of RJ Barrett that I get excited about. If he can do this consistently, he would have had way more points if he did not get fouled out. So RJ Barrett continues to play better in these past couple of games. We know that he started off the season brutal. I mean, just not playing good basketball at any stretch of the imagination, but he's playing good defensively. Had a clutch block on DeMar DeRozan. You'd love to see everything from RJ. Hopefully he can continue this and start stringing together these games for the rest of the season, because that's really what it comes down to. We don't want, a couple games and then a bad game, couple games, bad game. We need this to be consistent all season long after the contract we gave RJ Barrett, and I got confidence in him to do just that. Quentin Grimes, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He had that clutch shot before Jalen Brunson's ankle breaker, that little bounced soft touch. I was so pumped up when I saw that. We usually never get those soft touches off the rim. So shout out Quentin Grimes getting timely buckets for the Knicks. Always out there just hustling, playing on defense. his quick feet, lateral quickness, everything about Quentin Grimes you love in year number 2, man. And he's definitely a big piece to this winning streak as well. Mitchell Robinson, 8 points, big time, 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, I don't know if he gets enough credit for his offensive rebounds. I'm not sure exactly how many offensive boards he had. He had 10 boards in general, but Mitchell Robinson has been a menace on the glass, menace defensively. You know, had a big time stop on USH back in the overtime, I believe. Had a really big block on him. Had 2 blocks in total in this game. So shout out Big Mitch. And off the bench, Emmanuel Quickly only had 9 points. Hardenstein 6, McBride 6, and Jericho Sims 2. So the bench didn't really contribute. It was more of the offensive star power from the trio of Randall Brunson and Barrett, and then Quentin Grimes getting 14 points. But my overall takes on this game, man, is it's a team that even though, you know, we probably should have won that game in regulation, but the fact that they go into overtime, they outscore the Bulls 11 to 3 points. They knew how much this game meant, and we got to keep the momentum going. We're at this stage of the season where if you can get hot, all of a sudden, this Knicks team could be a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. I mean, we're you know, midway through December. This is where you kind of find the identity, and you know that the Knicks have a lot of rumors going around about trades with Evan Fournier, Cam Reddish, maybe even D. Rose. We heard Emmanuel Quickly's name come up, so we'll see if there's a trade on the horizon. But the good news for Knicks fans is we're winning ball games. We've won 5 freaking games in a row after, you know, coming off a stretch of games where Knicks fans are getting a little upset with this team. So you got to give Thibodeau credit. Ever since he made that rotation move after the Dallas Mavericks game, I keep going back to that point. I know that Thibodeau doesn't have the whole Knicks fans' heart, but you got to give credit where it's deserved. And I personally feel like Tom Thibodeau deserves some credit after making that rotation adjustment, because we're on a 5 freaking game winning streak since he made that adjustment. So it's proven that it's working. So please do me a favor, guys. Comment down below your thoughts of tonight's victory for the New York Knicks. Your biggest takeaways. What's standing out to you? What's the difference? Is it the defense from McBride and Grimes? Is it the surgence of Jalen Brunson tonight dropping 30 piece? Is it Julius Randle playing like an all-star? Is it RJ Barrett playing better basketball? Is it Mitchell Robinson staying healthy and crashing those boards and being the anchor on defense? Is it the communication on defense? I feel like this was an epitome of a team win, right? There wasn't one guy that really took over. It was an overall team victory. All 9 players that touched the court contributed to this victory, and I really feel like this is a good sign because we can get chemistry and we can go on a run. I mean, there's no limitations to what this Knicks team can accomplish if they can play this brand of basketball for the rest of the season. And I'm really excited, man. I'm pretty pumped up. It's like 10:38 to be exact at night, and I'm giddy. I'm really giddy right now. I'm excited to go watch the MSG post game, rewatch the highlights, and I'll be live tomorrow probably on the channel to preview the next game against the Bulls. So again, guys, comment down below your thoughts of the video, and please like the video if you guys enjoy. It really does help out the channel a ton. That does it for this one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go Knicks, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.